Welcome to the Big Three, where we get to talk about this week's sermon from North Boulevard Church of Christ in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We'll take questions and make observations from you, me, and John. And this week's special guests, two guests, Jax Lilly and Emily Barnett.
It's always fun to be here with y'all.
Well, glad you're here.
Now, guys, how long is it until we get to introduce you guys as Emily and Jax Lilly?
Man, less than 3 months now. It's like
Awesome.
84 days
84,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, not that you're counting. It's like, I don't know.
No, it's
84
not like I
days.
have a
Roughly
countdown
84.
on my phone
Yeah.
or anything.
3 hours and 27
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly.
All right, well, that's going to be a
exciting.
big day. We're excited for you guys. All right, so we're on week 5, I guess, of our baggage series. And let me just say, Anthony Yanis, you are the man.
Yes,
That was
it's
an
fabulous.
awesome message. So in this series, we've been learning how to let go of anything that's holding us back. And I did write something down, and I wanted to get this right, so let me get to it. I had all these things built into my summary, and then he kind of summarized it for us at the end.
That was helpful.
But I like this. When fear distorts the truth, when it steals our joy and peace, when it isolates us, when it paralyzes our ability to live obediently to God, he gave us this right at the end. God is with me. He is my God. God strengthens me. God helps me. And God holds me. There's my summary.
So good.
It
So
was
good.
an awesome
He
lesson.
gave us a lot of good action to do with it to fight the fear.
He gave us step by step. I felt like I was like he had my picture pinned up somewhere when he was preaching that
He
sermon.
was doing
So
a
it's great.
therapy session with us, and it was
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
That was really good, John. And now we're going to take a moment to go around and just talk about what really stood out to us. Emily, do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
I love the kind of the reflection questions that he had throughout.
I do too, yeah.
I thought that was really cool. But when he was talking about how fear is costly and talks about how like it distorts the truth, it steals joy and peace, it isolates us, and it paralyzes obedience.
Yep.
I feel like sometimes like you don't realize that fear is the root of some of those things.
Absolutely.
Straight.
Mhm.
And like how he says that Satan tries to hide the joys and beauties of the world
What do you call
behind
it?
fear.
Yeah.
And so like it kind of ties into those things that above about the distorts truth and everything, how you get so overcome by like the fear of the unknown or the fear of just whatever it is that it blinds you from the beauty that God has created and the good things of the world as well.
Fear's a
Absolutely.
thief.
So good.
Fear's a thief.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. What
Yeah,
about
so
you, Jax?
I love how he talked about, and it's kind of building those 4 bullet points, distorting the truth, stealing joy. I feel like that really just kind of drove home with everyone. But the one that it talks about isolating us, one of my favorite, like, kind of little key details in Scripture is during the crucifixion, the tearing of the veil that separated man from the holy God. And he said Jesus experienced the ultimate separation from God so that we didn't have to. And I know that a lot of times, like, especially personally, when I'm feeling overwhelmed with fear, I kind of am looking out, I'm not looking up. And I'm trying to find something on earth I can hold on to. And I feel like it's almost that self-inflicted isolation, It's like I feel overwhelmed, so I feel like I'm separated from God. But that his sermon just was kind of that driving reminder that that's not true.
All right,
So
I'm
good.
starting my petition now. I want to hear Jax Lilly preach.
We need it.
I'll say,
That
he
was
almost
great.
became a preacher when he
Oh,
was
yeah?
in middle school, high school. That's what he wanted to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not too late, man.
Not too
No,
late.
it's not.
That's right.
It's not too late.
So good. I love that because I think that you're right. That is one of Satan's many tools is to make sure that we don't reach out, like we don't
Yeah.
pull that cord on our, parachute.
Yeah.
He wants us to feel scared.
Yeah.
Because, the longer we trust in ourselves, the easier it is to put cracks in our faith. Because if I'm trusting in myself and don't see
gonna fail.
results,
Yeah.
I'm going to think, oh, well, those results aren't going to come at all.
Yeah, that's good stuff. How about you, John?
I guess mine is we are all, I guess I tend to think we're all created, well, I don't know if we were created necessarily to do something, but we all get to do something. And if we don't overcome our fears, we may never get to that really cool thing that maybe we were uniquely designed to be able to do. He gave example of taking his wife up in a hot air balloon.
I was like, she went. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I was nervous just with that picture he put on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the feet over the edge.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
palms started swaying. I'm like, yep, I got that in common with your wife. But, you know, I do think of all the things we don't do because of fear. And so my personal example was I lived out west, and there was a certain degree that I wanted to get, but it was out east. And I literally had to overcome a fear of flying. And I say I overcame a fear of flying, but actually is more accurate to say God took away my fear of flying, because I do it in my job now all the time.
I was about to say,
But there was a time when it really scared me, and I actually made decisions to not do things because it involved flying. And so God took that one. So that was big. He highlighted that. That's what fear does. Fear prevents you from really doing some really incredible things that maybe God has for you to do.
Absolutely. Like when he said, fear magnifies our worries and minimizes God's presence. That was
Yeah.
it. Well, I think the thing that stuck out to me, I was just thinking about courage and how we misunderstand courage, because he said courage isn't about pretending that everything is fine. It's about trusting God. And he also said courage grows in quiet, which I thought is so interesting, because like if you watch a blockbuster movie on TV and they're this, Rambo, whatever, I don't know, someone really strong and you're like, wow, they're so brave, but that's not really what courage is. Courage is actually trusting in God and not in yourself, like he said.
Yeah. So,
she's poking you.
So there was a quote from one of our favorite musicals that really applies. It says, courage does not erase our fear. Courage is when we face our fear. And so, like he said, and you don't have no fear. It's I have that fear, but I think that courage, that
trusting in God through the fear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to pretend it's not there.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be afraid.
No courage is required if you're not afraid of something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just
Those things
doing your
give us a
thing.
chance to trust. Hey, I did just think of this because I was thinking about him by getting for a Christmas gift her going out in the balloon. So April, I'm getting you a box. Of spiders this year.
No.
Just be ready for that.
No,
You're gonna
you're
love it. It's
not.
gonna open up so many doors for you.
Literally open it up and no.
Absolutely.
He's just
Be
kidding.
the next host of Fear Factor.
There you go. No thanks.
Hey guys, if you have any more questions, let us know. You can use the QR code that you see on the screen.
Yes, and if you want to rewatch the sermon or watch it for the first time, you can find it at boulevard.to/sermons. And that wraps up this week's Big Three.
Hey guys, thank you so much for being with us. We want you to look for this podcast on your favorite platforms, and be sure to join us next week for Boulevard's Big Three.